Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we are working on my sister's car. So last night, the key guy was cutting the keys. It literally took him until about 7:15. It was a really long day. It just took him a little while to pick the lock and, you know, program it all in, wipe the original keys, and program it into the Ford system. So, but he did manage to do it, and we've now got 2 keys cut, remote keys, everything done. So, let's get outside. I'll show you the car, I'll show you what's happened, and let's see if it runs okay. So let's do this. Right, so guys, here we go. These are the keys that he supplied. Really nice and smart. Much better than the original ones, I'll be honest with you. You know, obviously flip and all that. Got a nice little Ford badge there. Aftermarket, obviously they're not original, but they still look pretty decent for an aftermarket key. So yeah, got 2 of these, and yeah, it just took him forever to get it cut, pick the lock, and then. So it wasn't. I think it's just a system. I think it's just a Ford system. He said normally it takes half the time, but for some reason this one just was causing him some issues. Let's just say that. But yeah, you can see that. So let's go around and turn the key. Locked in or so yeah, let's give this a go. So there we go, and look how much fuel come with a car. Nearly a full tank of fuel. So there we go guys. Running really nice, I'll be honest with you. Ticking over really nice, you can't hardly hear it. I think this helps, this cover. I don't normally, every time I've done an EcoBoost, they don't normally come with those sort of engine top covers, so I think it's helping. And yet that sort of rattling is that high pressure fuel pump. And they all do that. But apart from that, guys, it's running really nice. Again, got really lucky with this one, because people get put off because of the fact that it's got no keys, and they, you know, don't. It says a non-runner basically. It don't run, doesn't drive, no keys, and people get put off by that, and they don't want to commit, and they don't want to take the risk. But my God, like, you know, if you take the risk, sometimes it does pay off. And I've done this a few times now on the blue BMW that I did, the 1 Series, the Polo GTI, same thing. No, you know, oh, that had keys, but it didn't run and drive, didn't it? So different circumstances, I suppose. But yeah, whenever you've got no keys and locked up, you know, anything like that, it seems to, and the minute, fingers crossed, touch wood, it seems to be paying off. So yeah, there we go. Right, to be honest with you, I think this is going to be the this last day on this car, because she's already insured it, my sister. We're taxing it today. I'm going to take it for an MOT in a little while as well, so I want to do a few bits and pieces to it. I want to service it as well. I've got the correct oil from Ford's. I went to the main dealer and got the oil, and all the other parts are just from the main sort of supplier. I've got two tyres to swap over as well, so we'll swap those over. Got this one from the breakers to replace this one that's all smashed up. I did that, trying to cut the tyre off because there's metal in there. I want to cut this tyre off and chuck it in the skip. Well, I've got the skip, but yeah, struggle to do that. But yeah, two wheels are sorted out, so we can put them on that side, swap them back over and put those back on. But I want to clean those on the inside before I put them on. Normal stuff for the cleaning. What was I going to show you? Oil. So I've got the correct oil for this car and the Fiesta whilst I was there. So now we've got you know, a tub each for each car. Loads of parts are starting to come in, guys. This is the wing for the Fiat 500. You can see that. There is an issue on the Fiat 500 with the leg. So I've got a complete leg, but we'll get into that video another day. Oh, I've got loads of bits and pieces over here. Look, I've even got some new spray guns. So one's for clear coat, one's for lacquer, and then I'll just use this one for primer. It's done all right, this gun. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. This gun, it come in a set, and I paid, the whole set was about 30 quid. So this gun cost probably 10, 15 quid. For what I paid for this gun, I'm doing all right with this. So I've upped it to these two now. We'll see how these go. They look some decent sort of guns. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, all the service parts are here, all ready to go. So we'll crack on with the Focus. We'll get it in here. I'm not going to move that out of the way. I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to get the dash out and crack on with that in another video. So yeah, really moving along. I've even got the windscreen for this one as well. Brand new windscreen is there, ready to go. But we do need to carry on with this and get this dash out. Anyway, let's crack on with the Focus. Let's get this done for my sister. I want to do the front brake pads. They're not worn right down. There is still some, a bit of meat on the pads. But I think, do you know what? Let's just get them done, changed, service, clean, MOT'd at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And then she can basically take the car and have it. And wait, she come over yesterday. My sister come over. I took her out in it, and it absolutely drives so nice, really smooth. And yeah, it's just a lovely Focus. I've got to be honest. It's really clean all round. Considering it come from a salvage place, someone has looked after this car, to be honest with you. It's got great MOT history. Hardly any, I think if there's any fouls. I think there's only a couple of advisories from new. So yeah, really nice, really example of a Focus 2012. So yeah, there we go. Right, let's crack on. Let's get this inside. I'll set myself up. And let's crack on and get this Focus done and ready for her. Let's do this, guys. Right, okay, guys. So, yeah, got the Focus in. We've got a few bits and pieces to do before the MOT. I've left it running because I want to warm up the old oil that's in there. We'll drop that out, and then we'll change it, obviously, for new, fresh oil filter, air filter, cabin filter. And then I think it needs a regas on the air conditioning, so I'll get Michael at the end to just fill it up for her, and then yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, MOT, no issues, no problems. But obviously if there is, I'm going to do them, just so that it's just my normal stuff, and get it done. But the first thing really that I want to do is keep that running, and the first thing I want to do is I want to pull these seats out. And to be honest with you, they're not that dirty. It ain't that dirty. It really ain't. But it'll be just nice just to pull the front seats out, remove them, clean them as well, do my normal upholstery cleaner, get it all cleaned up and tidy the seats up as best I can. So then I can clean them, then put them outside to dry whilst we're getting on with the rest of the work, like the service, the clean. I can hoover up all underneath the seats, just the normal stuff really that I do on the cars. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do first. I'll get the seats out, we'll get them cleaned. Let's crack on. Got loads to do. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, there we go. So that's this side done. All cleaned up. I've done the bench as well. Done all the carpet underneath, hoovered it out, and I used the upholstery cleaner on the carpet cleaner as well, just to sort of freshen it up. It wasn't that bad. There was the odd, looked like the old ends of a McDonald's chip, just a few underneath and stuff. So it's those kind of little bits and pieces and food and leftover crap that really only taking the seats out will get to them, you know, and make sure that, like now, it's like brand new. So, and it smells just unbelievably clean in here as well. So that's the whole idea of it, is just to get them out and clean them up. So that's what I do, guys, don't I? All the time. So let's move over now to the other side. We'll get that seat out. We'll do exactly the same thing. We'll clean the plastics on both sides before we put the seats back in, and then carry on. And then we've still got to give it a service as well, isn't it? And a clean inside and out. So, yeah, it is definitely getting there. But you can see the seat is just out here in the sun for now. For now, I say, because we are expecting some rain very soon. So, yeah, let's see how that goes. I might have to just run that seat in quickly, but we'll see how it goes. Leave it in the sun as long as possible. So let's crack on with this side, guys. Same sort of thing. Seat out, clean it all up underneath, and then we can move on. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So, yep, it's all clean. Look how nice. You can't see it, can you? It's been bloody torch. Yeah. Showed you a complete blank black place, sorry. But yeah, you can see how clean. After I've gone all over it, it just looks, yeah, so much better. So there we go. I had to bring the seat in from outside because, yeah, it is starting to rain. So it is what it is. I'll bring them in and leave them in there just for a minute. So I'm going to crack on now with the service. I'm going to jack up the car, the front, put it on axle stands. Yeah, put on axle stands to take the both front wheels off because I've got to do the pads on the front anyway. So we'll take them off. And then we can drop the oil. Do the air filter, oil filter, and cabin filter. Yeah, so that's what's got to be done with that. And then I've still got to clean it really. Hopefully it stops raining and I can get it outside and get the jetter on it and give it a good clean on the outside as well. Still got to do the plastics inside or dash, all the door cards. Still got to do all those plastic parts as well. Clean it all up, all the door shuts. So yeah, there's still bits and pieces to do around the car, but I think, you know, it's looking really smart already, just with doing the seats and the upholstery and the bottom, the carpets and stuff, and the back seat. So right, there we go. Let's crack on now with the service part. Let's get this jacked up, get it on axle stands, get the wheels off, and then we can do the service. So yeah, let's crack on, guys, and let's do this. Right, okay guys, so we are getting there. Dropped the old oil, replaced it with new. I've put 4 litres in, I think it takes 4.5, 4.6, something like that. So I'll just top it up when I drop the car down on its full 4 wheels. At the minute it's up in the air, so I don't really sort of take the level as it is. I suppose it don't really matter, guys, but yeah, I just want to get it on the floor, just in case. But we've got to now crack on with the brake pads on the front, both sides. So I'm going to take the wheels off, and then we'll do the pads. Shouldn't take long, and then we'll have a good look at around those areas, suspension and all that kind of thing, ball joints, and just make sure that it's all, you know, it's all okay, because it's going for an MOT at 1 o'clock. So yeah, we've got to check all that. So let's crack on. Done the air filter, obviously, air filter, oil filter, oil. Got to do the cabin filter. And then that's the service part done. So let's crack on anyway for the minute. Let's get this brake pads done. The other good thing as well, guys, the Peugeot partner, someone has just come along and bought it. Done, sold, gone, next one. So yeah, that's out of the way, that's gone. So let's crack on with the brakes. Let's get them done, pads. We can crack on, guys, and get this ready for the MOT. Let's crack on, let's do this. Right, okay guys, I'm at that point now where it's going to go for the MOT. Fingers crossed this pass is okay for my sister, any problems at all. But like I said, I will get them done. It's just seeing if anything comes up. I've done the complete service, we've done the pads, I've changed the wheels over, so they're back on the original ones. Got 2 new Bridgestone tyres on the front. Matching 2 on the front, because they're the ones that I've got done. Yeah, I've checked all over the car. It's now clean on the inside, apart from the door cards and the dash. seats and the floor's all done. Boots all sorted out now. That's all cleaned up, all put back into place. Just got to wipe around the outside here, really. But it's gonna rain any minute now. It is gonna rain, so I can't really, I can't really get it cleaned at the minute. But let's get it for the MOT first. Let's see what happens there. Let me go off. I'll do that. I'll come back and let you know exactly what happened. So yeah, let's carry on. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, so I am back from the MOT centre with this Focus. So let me show you the results on this MOT. So there we go. Another one. No advisories, straight through. And that's because I go over the car and check things and look at it. So, and just to make sure. It's the little things, are obvious bits and pieces that will fail it, like bulbs, no washer fluid, number plate lights, just little things like that, little number plate bulbs, and just, you know, just things like that people don't really check. Before they take it for an MOT, they don't do basic checks with their cars. And yeah, it's just nice getting these cars through like this. So that's it. We are done. That is my sister's car, finished, complete. She's coming over a little bit later to pick it up, and she can happily drive it around. And it's a nice car, this one. Really, really nice. I can't do the outside because it is absolutely bucking it down with rain. So yeah, there's no point washing it in the rain, but she'll wash it another time or whatever. I'll let her sort of crack on with it, but she just wants to drive it. She just wants it. Give me my car. So yeah, there we go. Right, before I go guys, I just want to quickly say a big shout out to my sister's partner, Cliff. Without Cliff's help with this car, it definitely wouldn't have been possible for her to basically have it. He has helped out massively when it comes to helping her with the financing of this car. And yeah, without Cliff's help, she would definitely not be driving this car about. So yeah, I just want to say a big shout out and a big thanks to Cliff for all what he's helped and what he's done. You know, I've done my bit. I've got the car. I found it. Must have been bidding on about 10 cars, Focuses, before this one turned up at the right price, and all the other ones went up too high. So I've done my bit. I've helped out. I've picked a car up for an MOT that cleared it up, done all the bits and pieces around it that it needs it. But Cliff, he helped financially because my sister would not have been able to have this type of car, this type of year. It's just nice. So yeah, big thanks to Cliff for that. So that is it guys. That is going to be the end of today's video and the end of this project. You won't see this car again unless it needs a service in a year's time, but I'm sure this car will just carry on and on and on. She won't have any problems whatsoever with this car. It's such a lovely car inside and out. So yeah, there we go. Right, that's going to be it guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. See you soon.